Hey there, thanks for tuning in. This is the videos for the 619 Nelson Bug, long travel Baja. Just some updates after the dyno and 215 horse to the wheels. I took it back to Winchester and did some driving. It did really good. First gear a little low, but popping into second was good takeoff gear. And then third, she got up and moved. No problems, no brakes. It was a good weekend. The only thing I did do was heat up the clutch. I have a stage 3 Kennedy, and it seems like I have the stock clutch disc that was in it, and it kind of looks like it was only riding on the outer edge of the clutch. And so when I tried to wheelie up a couple hills, I probably burped it maybe 3 or 4 times, and the clutch got pretty hot. So pulled the clutch out, kept the Kennedy stage 3 pressure plate in it, and put a Kennedy 6-puck clutch in it. So that's what it has now. Seems to be doing pretty good. You get that puck chatter when you let the clutch out. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, smash that like button. And anyway, I thought I'd get that crap out of there. So the newest additions for the Bug upgrades are from Pacific Customs, Corona, California. The power steering kit. That's next. For the power steering kit, well, the power steering kit comes with the computer for it, wiring harness, and miscellaneous hardware. They also have a rough mounting plate, so if you've got to do your own design to get it to fit in your car, there's plenty of material to do that with. Nice thick steel. Looks like it's CNC machine, so I lined it up and the holes are absolutely perfect. For my application, I ended up using a steering shaft from a Yamaha Rhino to go from the stock steering column down to the Seiko steering rack, which is a 46 spline, I think, a 46 spline Seiko steering rack. So the solid stock rod for the Yamaha Rhino is 5/8. So what I'm doing, and this is from the guys at Pacific Customs again, they gave me the idea to go ahead and get a 5/8 spline. So a 37 spline, which will go directly to the power steering, and then 5/8 spline on the other end, and I'll Dremel out the inside of this and weld it onto my shaft. And then the other side, which is the steering rack side, will be 37 spline to the electric power steering, to 46 spline to the steering rack. Now this is going to go directly and mount directly on the Seiko rack, and then directly to the power steering. And then I'll have power steering after this, the mounting plate, then again the other 37 spline to the 5/8 rod, and then up steering shaft. So that's the plan for that. It shouldn't be that big of a project, from what they tell me for this power steering though. It learns how you drive, so it will learn how you react to bumps in the road or divots in the road. So if you hit a divot and the car wants to pull right and you yank left, it's going to remember that somehow. Anyway, take their word for it. They seem to be very helpful on everything else. There were other power steering kits online, a little bit more, a little bit less, but I just stick with the guys that have helped me out the most. And I'm thinking with this power steering, I'm going to end up upping the size of my front tire and matching the rears. So I'm going to go over to the Bug here. I'm looking at 32, 11, 5, 15s in the rear. And then right now I've got, let's see. Oh, why they're so hard for me to see. Oh, 39, 5, 15s in the front. So the rears will end up matching the front. Or front will end up matching the rears. So anyway, that's, I think, all I have to share at the moment. The last trip that I took to Winchester really did, for this time, finally broke in the springs. So when I got it home, it sat really low, and I adjusted that back up and then kind of dialed the suspension in, and it glides down the road now. It's nice and smooth butter. Not quite as cush as this, but still pretty nice. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. After I get the power steering box or power steering motor put in, I'll post pictures of that. If there's anything anybody wants to see or know about the Bug, you need me to take a video of something specific on what I did, go ahead and mention it. Comments, I don't get a lot of comments. Get a few followers every once in a while, but I'm kind of keeping the video going for a few people out there. So anyway, thanks for checking it out. Let me know if you need anything, and yeah, happy trails. And one of my followers, Eric, and the wife says that I need some sort of catchphrase. Well, it kind of hit me the other day, and I think it's going to be more power. Hashtag more power. So if you see me out there rolling around, feel free to say hi. Check the Bug out. I don't mind. I'm easy. Thanks for following. Thanks for watching.